Hey all, welcome back to another video. Today's first question is, express 2 to the power of 5 times 8 to the power of 3 times 16 to the power of 2 as a power of 4. So before transferring this to a power of 4, you can tell that 8 to the power of 3 is not going to be transferred as easily. So first we can configure them to powers of 2. It's a mouthful. So how do we transfigure it to powers of 2? Well, first of all, 2 to the power of 5 is still 2 to the power of 5. But how do we turn 8 to the power of 3 to a power of 2? So you can write this as 2 to the power of 3 to the power of 3, because a to the power of n to the power of m will equal a to the power of n times m, as explained in a previous video. So if we shrink this and put this in the corner, and the same rule applies for 16, because 16 is 2 to the power of 4. So you could write it as 2 to the power of 4 to the power of 2. So now we can multiply them. So 2 to the power of 9 times 2 to the power of 8 would then equal, if we combine all these terms, we could go 9 plus 8 first, because a to the power of n times a to the power of m would equal a to the power of n plus m, as I also explained in a previous video. I'm going to put that in the corner too. So using that idea, we can go 9 plus 8, which is 17, and then 17 plus 5, which is 22. So we would get 2 to the power of 22. But we're not done yet, because we still need to convert this to a power of 4. And using the same idea, but kind of doing it like reverse, this would be 4 to the power, well, technically speaking, it would be 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 11, because we took the 2 to the power of 2 out. And then that would equal 4, the inside, to the power of 11. So this would equal 4 to the power of 11. Moving on to problem number 2. Express 3 to the power of 16 as a power of 1/9. This one is kind of backwards, but it follows the same ideas as this problem, the problem we just did. But instead we're using the negative powers, because you know how a to the power of negative n would equal 1 over a to the power of n, right? So using that same idea, you know that 3 squared is 9, right? So this would equal 3 to the power of negative 2, which would give you 1/9. And then it's following the same idea that if a to the power of n in parentheses to the power of m equals a to the power of n times m, we can use that same idea and use negative 8, because negative 2 times negative 8 is 16. So these two are equivalent. So then this would equal, so this would equal 1/9 to the power of negative 8. Moving on to problem number 3. Express 2 to the power of 2 times 4 to the power of 2 times 8 to the power of 2 all the way to times 1024 to the power of 2. So following the same idea as above, we can express this as, if you put this all into powers of 2 and then combine them, this would be 2 to the power of 2 times 4 to the power of 2, so then that would be 2 to the power of 4 times 8 to the, 2 to the power of 6 times 2 to the power of 8 times so on. And 1024 is 2 to the power of 10, so 10 times 2, 2 to the power of 20. Since these are all the even numbers from 1 to 20, there are 10 of them, and using the same idea as this, using this idea, we can add this all together, the powers all together. So this would be 2 plus 4 plus yada 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 plus all the way to 20. And like I said, since these are all the even numbers from 1 to 20, there are 10 of them. We can group them into 5 groups of 22, which would be 2 to the power of 110. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you guys learned something new. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!